Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3.
Test, test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
You don't have a micro for this?
So we only got 2.
Oh, he's got the other.
I'm going to grab my stuff and we'll start talking.
I'll do what I can. Yep.
Hello, it's week 3 tonight at Stryker Sports Complex as the 2-0 Cape and Mount Carmel Crusaders face off against the 1-1 East Blue Aces. Hello and welcome to tonight's game of the week. I'm Andrew Gruger, and tonight I'm joined by my co-host
Robert Richardson.
And Robbie, we have a show in store for us and the viewers tonight. These two teams are red hot. East, their only loss coming against Northwest, 14-0. Northwest was able to shut them out, but those scores did not come until the fourth quarter. This East team is very, very skilled and very, very electric. Robbie, tell me a little bit about this KMC team.
Well, what we saw from this KMC team over this past 2 weeks is, well, obviously last week against North, they shut them out 69-0. And we've seen, kind of what we've seen the past years, is that they want to get to this one game. And on defense, they want to try to stop this big chunk yardage from those big passing plays. And we've seen them do that these past 2 weeks. We'll see how they come out here firing tonight.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Robbie. And this East team has a tendency to go deep with the ball. They aired it out against Heights in week 1, and they were able to put up 49 against the Falcons. And another thing about this East offense, they can run it as well. Their quarterback, number 4, Robert Hunter, he has both an arm and is very speedy on the ground. So KMC's defense is going to be on top of their game. They're trying to play low and quick tonight, make every single tackle that they can. Don't let anybody get out into space. And now, Robbie, this KMC offense, a very skilled group of guys, lacking one piece, Amari Lice from last season. And they're trying to get over that. They're figuring out the learning curves and working out the kinks. Wyatt Solinger for the Crusaders, the junior, will be in the running back position tonight. And for receivers, there's Jackson Daniel, Rocco Keller, and then at tight end, Peyton Gosh, the newly Cali Community College commit for baseball. So he is a very skilled athlete and a player to watch tonight for KMC. And throwing the ball for the Crusaders under center, Dylan Burr, the senior, also recently elected to the homecoming court for Kapaun. A little fun fact. So keep an eye out for him slinging the ball behind the center.
Will be number 13, Colin Richardson.
Yeah, like you were saying, this Kapaun offense has missed Amari Elias, especially in that first week. But with this new offensive line revamp, they've had a little bit of struggles. But we've seen some growth over these past 2 weeks. So we'll see how they've truly improved over them.
And Colin Richardson to kick for the Blue Aces. Jackson Daniel to return for KMC as your game of the week gets underway at Stryker. 7 p.m. kickoff. And Richardson's kick is fielded around the 20 as this KMC offense will trot out. And KMC using a couple different players and shifting them into the fullback position. You have Cal Purvis, the newly transferred junior, and as well as Austin Howard, a very strong senior. And KMC will be able to utilize those guys tonight. And the handoff, that looks like Ken Huff as he runs right up the gut.
Well, Ken Huff these past 2 weeks has been a productive back, and he's taken a lot of those snaps for Solinger in the backfield as the running back and fullback. And like you said, they kind of interchanged that fullback position. We'll see how he does tonight.
And Howard in behind Burr. And the motion for KMC. And Burr drops back. He's going to launch this one. And that one's bobbled, but we'll look for the play on the field. Incomplete. Howard was not able to gain control of the ball before he went out of bounds.
Now, another X factor of tonight's game will be the weather. It's supposed to start raining in a couple hours here, so we'll see how that plays out.
And Robbie, that might be a problem for us here in the booth as Burr launches that one, caught by Daniels as he is taken down to the turf. And that was Jesse Hardaway on the coverage. Not enough. Jackson Daniels showing off his strength. The senior, big catch, setting his team up with excellent field position.
And here he goes tonight, starting out the night with a big catch. Daniels had a big role in that first game. see what he does here.
And KMC going to keep it on the ground. That's the Purvis, as Purvis gets very little.
Purvis on the rush, 2 yards, 2nd and 8, Kapaun at the 43.
And folks at home, we are experiencing some technical difficulties tonight, so we apologize if our picture quality and our broadcast is not up to the quality it usually is.
Burr takes a snap. Purvis on the outside. Gets for about 2 on their own 45-yard line. Set up about 3rd and 6 here.
Purvis for 2 more for Kapaun. 3rd and 6, Crusaders. First down rush for Kapaun.
And
Yeah, well, we're unmuted. So, and KMC with 2 in the backfield. The handoff. Oh, the fake by Burr. Burr getting about 5 on the play.
that faked me out there, Andrew.
Burr on the quarterback keeper for 4.
Keeping has done a great job with those
Andre Williams for
special plays there. See what they do
2nd and
here.
6, Kapaun.
Okay.
And there's an injured Crusader in the field. They converted a 4th down. Excellent job on that one by Ken Huff, being able to have that burst of speed to get to the marker.
Yeah, and like you said, with these early first quarters, Kapaun tends to kind of just take it easy, kind of read that early defense, kind of just see what's open in the field. So they've always done a great job on those opening drives and kind of finding what's open in space. It's around a 2nd and 6 here on East 46. So we'll see what Kapaun is dialing up here. We'll see what they want to come out and fire here.
And that looks like Landon Heiss, the junior.
Landon Heiss.
And that's unfortunate. Luckily, he is finding his way off the field with full strength.
We saw him go down in week 1, so we'll see if this is a bigger injury.
And Howard and Solinger in the backfield. The pitch to Solinger, moving on to his left, moving upfield for the first down, trucking a defender, sending him flying to the turf. And KMC will set up another first down.
Solinger has always had that aggression in his style of game, even from a sample size of what we saw last year against that Titans defense last year. He's always done a great job at kind of just plowing his way through these defensive lines. Great job on that run.
And KMC showing run once again. They hand off to Solinger, and Solinger not able to gain anything. Took that one right on Main Street and was rejected.
Tackled by a host of aces. 2nd and 9 at the 36.
This will bring up a 2nd and 9, which Kapaun is a little unfamiliar with on this part of the field. We saw in that week 1 game, they've kind of liked to throw it here, so see what they want to do.
And 7:14 left in the first quarter. Burr on the bootleg. Burr pressured, delivers a pass, caught by Daniel. And we'll see if that one is shy of the first down.
Great job by Daniels there securing a catch and making it 3rd and very short. Kapaun will most likely want to just run up the middle, just power run football to get the first down here.
3rd and 1 for KMC. On East 28 yard line. And Burr, the handoff to Solinger, takes it as That one looks to be a KMC first down.
This is where Kapaun has thrived over the years in their trick plays. We'll see what Sharks is cooking up here on their own 25-yard line. We've also seen Cal Purvis being used as a fullback hybrid here. We'll see what they want to do.
KMC showing heavy run, and that one to Solinger. Plenty of blocking upfield as he gets about 3 on the play. That'll bring up second down. And that one, Robbie, a flock of Blue Aces swarmed Solinger, and he was able to rely on his offensive line and maneuver through them.
And like we said earlier in this broadcast, this Kapaun offensive lineman has been revamped from last year. Obviously, with that comes growing pains, but they've done a great job so far.
KMC with 2 fullbacks. That's Howard and Purvis. And the handoff to Solinger for the 3rd time as he looks to have gotten about 3 on the run.
And that'll bring up about a 3rd and 5. And Sharks has always been known to trick the defensive calling here and kind of bring out that short passing game on these. We'll see what he wants to do here on this 3rd and short with about 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first quarter. This drive taking up almost more than 8 minutes here.
Yeah, and that's by design, Robbie. KMZ trying to burn as much clock as possible. Berg taking it himself as he hits the defender, stays up, and is eventually taken down. That'll be 4th down for KMC. That'll look to be Robert Hunter on the tackle.
Sets up a 4th and 2 tackle by number 2, Jamarcus Howard.
And with that play now, Kapaun offense has been out there for 8 minutes. That must be tiring this East defense out. We'll see if Kapaun wants to just run it up the gut again and keep tiring this East defense out.
And it is 4th down, Robbie. I would not be surprised if KMC showed pass. And that one will once again be handed off to Solinger. And that is a turnover on downs. And this East offense will show what they have.
Will take over at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10.
And with this East offense coming out on the field, we have to see this Kapaun defense playing too high safety. Like you said earlier, they torched the Falcons with the safeties coming in to blitz. So this Kapaun defense needs to be ready to cover those huge chunk plays.
So for the viewers at home, players to watch are number 10, Owen Young, 21, Noah Schreck, 1, Jackson Daniel, and number 20, Jude Porter. Those are going to be your DBs for tonight. And the handoff to the speedy running back, Jericho Moore, the 5'7" back. Looked like his feet were pounding the ground. That reminds me of Isaiah Pacheco a bit. I know you're a Chiefs fan, Robbie.
Absolutely. That's a great comparison there. That shiftiness is getting all those KMC defenders on the ground here.
And a handoff to Moore once again, finding his way through the defense as he will move the ball up to the 40.
And that's what we've kind of seen these past 2-ish weeks. This Kapaun interior defensive line has struggled a little bit with those faster backs. We'll see how they want to adjust tonight.
And Robert Hunter taking the snap, the handoff to Bohannon. Bohannon, the speedy back, tackled eventually by Cal Purvis at the 40. But Bohannon, a large gain of around 20.
By number 3, Aaron Bohannon for East.
And as we said, Purvis with the tackle on there. Purvis has been a key player on defense these past 2 weeks. We hope to get his name called more tonight.
And Robbie, Aaron Bohannon, also a very skilled basketball player. So he's a two-sport athlete as that ball pops out. And the KMC offense jumps on that one, a dog pile. And KMC will get that ball right back. Just 4 plays for the Aces. And that one goes back into the hands of KMC.
Recovered by Tarantino there, and over these past 2 weeks, he has really stepped up in this KMC defense, and he's shown that he is a valuable player in this linebacker core, so congrats to him on that play.
And a fun fact about Tarantino, last week he took the ACT, so he'll begin his scores pretty soon. Me and Cole both finishing up that part. Very important part in the college process. And Burr, not much on the play. And that one stays at the 40. 2 minutes left in the first quarter of play. This one's knotted at 0.
And this KMC defense looks to run once again.
And Burr on the bootleg. And pressure from the Aces. Burr gets the one off. Caught! That's Rocco Keller, the toe tap on the sideline around the 40. A 20-yard pass from Burr.
Keller, big physical catcher, has done a great job at making those big plays, especially in that week 1 game we commentated on. He made that big 4th down play that ultimately set up the game-winning touchdown.
And Keller, a skilled basketball player in the wintertime, able to use his athleticism there. And the pitch, that one's to Ken Huff. Huff on the left side as he is spun around and thrown down to the turf. Takes that one up to the 30.
Huff has shown himself as a great back on those first and longs, those second and longs. Great job of getting those good runs down on the outside. So great job by him on that run.
And time continues to run. Just under 1:10 left in the first quarter of play. KMC doing all they can to drain this clock. And Burr, the handoff to Huff once again. Huff with the first down.
And like we saw earlier, there's a reason Kapaun is trying to drain this clock. They're trying to dominate this possession of time because of how explosive this East offense can be. Great job by this Kapaun offense at just really controlling the time here.
And this one's still tied at 0-0. Both teams just fighting for every inch. And Burr, the handoff to Huff, swarmed. And a big group of East defenders making the play.
This East offense is going to have a real challenge tonight between the trio of Purvis, Huff, and Solinger. So far doing a pretty good job at containing those three, but we'll see as the night goes on.
And once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties we are facing with our broadcast. It's never something that we want to happen, but unfortunately it is out of our control. So we are sorry, and we will try our best to relay any information regarding that.
And with that play, that'll bring up the second quarter. Kapaun will be on their own 28-yard line. East 28-yard line. Well within the red zone, or well within the 30-yard line. We'll see what Sharts wants to do here in this second quarter. Probably just want to stay on the ground, really dominate that time of possession, keep this East offense off the field. And obviously we saw that fumble, so that was a huge play for this Kapaun defense to get it back to the offense.
And Robbie, we are in a severe weather warning. Severe thunderstorm may be approaching in the near minutes. And that could be a concern for both teams. I mean, obviously, lightning is not great during a football game, and that will postpone it. So we will keep you viewers at home updated. And the pitch from Burr to Huff. Once again, Huff getting it out into space as he gets that one to the 30-yard line. Excuse me, the 20.
A gain of 8 on the play.
And Coach Bloomer looking for a flag on that play. It may have been a horse collar tackle, but there's no flag on the play right now.
And Burr, the handoff once again to Huff. Huff with the first down, as he has been the lead back tonight for the Crusaders, taking most of the weight of the running back position. And Huff and Cole Tarantino will both leave the field, as Howard and Cal Purvis will enter.
Little update on Landon Heiss. He's walking on his own, but does have ice on his knee. We'll see if we can update you guys later.
Wichita East.
And the Aces will take their first timeout of the night. And this one comes at 11 minutes in the second quarter of play. Still 0-0 here at Stryker Sports Complex. And KMC looking excellent with the ball in their hands. Only one mishap on that turnover on downs. And the Aces, only 4 plays. And that last one resulting in a fumble recovered by Cole Tarantino. They're just trying to get their offense back onto the field and give their defense a break. They've been out here the majority of the time tonight.
Yeah, and like we said, really the battle here tonight is how long each team holds onto the ball. Each team having their own unique play style, each very explosive offenses. So we'll see how each team wants to attack offense tonight.
First down, Kapaun at the 16.
And KMC at the 16-yard line. 2 receivers out left. The handoff to Cal Purvis as he is stopped. And Robbie, that's very hard to stop the 6'3", 215-pound junior. Great job by the East defense.
By number 51, Jaden Roberts.
Tonight, this Kapaun offense has done a lot more passing than we thought coming in. Wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to try attacking through the air in this red zone.
KMC showing pass. And Burr dropping back. Delivers one to the end zone to Daniel. Incomplete over his head. And a bit out of reach.
Dylan Burr pass intended for Jackson Daniel.
Burr's third pass of the night.
Bring up a third down for
He's
Kapaun
2
at
for
the
3.
16.
And we saw him target Daniels on that play. Daniels starting obviously as the wide receiver 1 here has really been Burr's favorite target with those great hands. So we'll see how many targets he gets here tonight. And there looks to be a timeout on the field.
Wichita East, second charge of the half.
And the Aces will elect to take their second of the halftime, just a minute after their first. Maybe experiencing some trouble down there on the sideline, a little bit of miscommunication as they're trying to stop this KMC defense. It's third down, 3rd and 10, as KMC is approaching the end zone.
As we've seen here tonight, Sharks has been a little more aggressive through the air than what we've seen in the past. We'll see if Sharks wants to come out here in some kind of funky formation, or if he wants to keep it on the ground steady and take this clock down.
And Daniel on the motion. Burr dropping back once again, delivers a pass, incomplete. The coverage by Jesse Hardaway, as that one was intended for Rocco Keller. Keller double teamed in the end zone. A tough pass if that was completed by Burr. And folks, we see some lightning in the distance as that is quickly approaching. And Chase DuPont on for the field goal. His first attempt of the new season. And this will break the stalemate between these two teams. DuPont's kick is up, and it is good. The sophomore not feeling the pressure as KMC is up 3-0 with 10:08 left in the second.
Ethan DuPont, brother of former Cape Ann kicker Chase DuPont, has done a great job at really kicking those field goals, and he's done a great job at being a leader in that locker room, so great job by him. And with that field goal, that'll bring our clock to 10:08. And like we said earlier, folks, that weather is coming fast, so we'll see how long this football game continues.
And we are sorry once again for the camera malfunctions, the camera problems, and the technical difficulties. It is simply out of our control at this point, so we apologize. And Caden Cornwell on to kick for KMC. Back to return is Aaron Bohannon. And that one bounces out the back of the end zone. A flag is thrown. And the Blue Aces will come back out onto the field. Only 4 plays before the fumble. Last possession, Robbie. What do you think this offense is trying to do in their second possession?
Well, obviously, I think they're going to try to keep it on the ground like they've done. They've seen Cape Ann's weakness in the interior defensive line. So we'll see how they come out here starting in the second quarter for them.
And one man in the backfield, Jericho Moore. The handoff to him as Moore will take that right up Main Street. Nothing on the play.
Great job at getting to that back fast for that interior defensive line. We'll see what they want to come out here and do on this 2nd and 10. And like we said earlier in this broadcast, the East Aces are very good at throwing the ball, so we'll see what they want to do here.
You're exactly right, Robbie. For them, they have Carlin Ransom out wide. He'll be a player to watch as that one is caught by Ivan Teal, another wide receiver to watch for them as he is quickly tackled by a swarm of Crusaders.
And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. And we'll see what this East offense wants to do. They have a lot of options here. They can try keeping it on the ground, chew this clock off, and we'll see if they want to keep it in the air.
And 9 minutes left in the second. KMC showing pressure as they're rushing Howard as that one is caught. Ransom on the reception as he gets a first down.
Great ball control there on the sideline, feeling pressure and a great job at maintaining possession there. That'll set up an ace first down on their own 46-yard line.
1st and 10 East at the 46.
And the Aces will get a new set of downs at their 46. And quarterback will take himself. The pitch to Moore, stopped right at the line. Not much on the play.
that Kapaun defensive line was ready for that option play. Great job at allowing no gain on there, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 with 8 minutes left in this second quarter.
And the Aces looking to pass and dropping back. That pass is incomplete. Robert Hunter. And doesn't look like there's any receiver in that vicinity. I don't know what he was seeing there. Maybe a route just tailed off, or a little bit of confusion in the huddle.
And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. If they don't convert this, we'll see what they want to do here. Maybe a little too long for 4th down conversion, but we'll see what they want to come out in here and do.
And whistle is called. And that
3rd and final timeout for Wichita East.
That was a timeout from the Blue Aces. Took a second to identify that. And their 3rd timeout they just called 3 timeouts in 4 minutes. I'm just wondering what they're thinking on that sideline. Bit interesting there, Robbie. Maybe save those for the end of the quarter, you would think, but I'm sure that they have their own plan over there.
Yeah, like you said, a little uncharacteristic of a football team to burn their timeouts even before 5 minutes left the second quarter. So we'll see what they were confused about on this 3rd and 10 that they needed to clean up.
And 4 receivers out wide. No safeties, or 2 safeties over the top for KMC. And dropping back is Hunter. Hunter scrambling as he is shoved out of bounds, as he couldn't find an open target there.
By Robert Hunter. A gain of 2, tackled by number 11, Cal Purvis for Kapaun.
And the KMC DB is on the shorter side, but they have stepped up to their job tonight, doing exactly what they need to be doing.
And Purvis, like he's been doing for the past 2 weeks, really showing up and showing out. Great stop there to bring up a 4th and 9, and that will force this East team to punt.
And Cohen Richardson on to punt for the Aces. Noah Schreck to return for KMC. And Schreck takes the fair catch, and a bit of a scuffle there between Young
1st and 10, Kapaun.
and an East player, as there's another lightning flash in the distance, folks. And Robbie, it's only a matter of minutes before this game gets postponed.
And Kapaun has taken their first time out of the half.
This game's still tied at, this game 3-0, KMC up. 7:28 left in the second quarter. And KMC, excellent job of holding the Aces to a punt there. Turnover on downs. And this KMC defense stepping up to the tall task of containing the Aces. Early in the season, Wichita East faced off against Heights, and they beat them 48-0. Then the next week faced the Northwest Grizzlies. That one went in the other favor, in favor of the Grizzlies, as that one was 14-0. And Bird dropping back to pass once again, caught by Daniel as he's trying to move himself to the first down, as he is just a little short.
Pass complete from Dylan Burr.
Daniels, a great ball tracker there. Good for a Kapaun first down there. And we'll see how he gets more involved on this drive, and we'll see if Sharks wants to take a couple more shots there.
And Burr taking it himself as he can't find anything to his left. Burr 3 for 5 from passing tonight. Pretty efficient
Dylan Burr on the keeper, a gain of
for a
1
quarterback
for
who
Kapaun.
recently
Tackled
had
by
shoulder
Weatherford
surgery,
Aces.
dealing with an
2nd and 9,
injury
Kapaun at the 40.
during the baseball season. And so Burr being able to come out and throw a couple passes is pretty impressive and a testament to his determination for recovery. And Burr being chased by a group of defenders, caught on the sideline by Keller. And that one looks to be around the first down marker, just short.
Pass complete from Dylan Burr.
And Burr
to
shaking
Rocco
up a bit
Keller.
from the pressure
A gain of 6 on the play.
from the
Tackled by
Aces.
Amari Bohannon for East.
Great job by Burr there on the rollout there. Not
3rd and 14
didn't look like
at the
a
46.
design rollout. Great job at really staying under pressure and making sure he got that pass out. And great job by Keller at toe tapping on the sideline to get that ball in. And with that catch, that'll bring up 3rd and 3 on Kapaun's own 46-yard line. And Kapaun will take their second timeout. And we'll try to look at Burr's arm there as he was a little shaken up on that pass.
Scores from around Kansas.
And this one's still tied at, or excuse me, I keep saying that, Robbie. 3-0 KMC up. 6:20 left in the second quarter of play. KMC just trying to run down that clock as the Aces have nothing to stop it, as they used all their timeouts earlier, as another large flash of lightning came in the distance. And KMC administration on the field trying to see what is going on, speaking with officials here at Stryker. And folks, we could have a delay of game. And it looks like we do. The East team heading to the locker room, and KMC will follow. We don't know exactly how long this will be.
Attention fans, lightning has been detected within the vicinity of the stadium. We are now in a 30-minute weather delay.
And we have a 30-minute delay.
The stadium and seek shelter in your vehicle.
And we will join you
At KMC Athletics.
They called it. Yeah. It's been called. They're not playing tonight. Can I end stream?